to Iceland. There you will be given 5 tasks.
You won't even snog me.
Should you fail one of these tasks, we will make you do something really horrid.
Jesus Christ, you did that by accident.
The more you fail, the more unpleasant it will become. You have 5 days.
Don't leave me!
Get going.
It's 2 o'clock in the morning and we've just arrived in Iceland. Frankly, I don't know much about this place except it's in the middle of nowhere. I quite like fishing and nogging the nog because they're all descended from Vikings. It is still light enough to read a book out there, even though it's the middle of the night. That's because we're up near the Arctic Circle. Luckily I've got my fixer here, just met him, he's driving me into town. The glory's in the name of Frosty. And Frosty, you're going to give me my first challenge, so pass me the envelopes. Say hello to the camera, Frosty.
Hi, and welcome to Iceland.
Challenge 1. Snog Miss Iceland.
This was the role I'd been born to play. I'd been told that the Miss Iceland contest was happening in 2 days' time, but I didn't have a ticket, so we spent the first morning trying to get in.
I can get you some tapes if that's going to make it easy. I'll get them expressed over.
I managed to persuade the organisers to meet us at the rehearsals so they could check me out. I tried to get some advance information on who was favourite for the title.
Hello ladies. Who do you fear the most?
That's my private.
Really? You're not going to tell me? Who do you think would possibly beat you tonight? A beautiful girl. No one will tell me.
3 or 4 that I'm thinking about, but I'm not going to tell you.
Right, okay.
There was nothing more I could do for now, so while I waited to hear if I'd be let in, I opened the next challenge.
Challenge 2. Hold a Viking funeral.
Luckily, I'd seen the film Vikings with Tony Curtis and Kirk Douglas, so I knew what I had to do. Put the deceased on a boat, set it on fire, and push it out to sea.
It's probably asking a bit much on our budget to find a proper dead person, or even a very old person who's prepared to sacrifice themselves so I can complete my challenge. So I've decided to get myself a Viking animal. So I've come to one of Iceland's pet shops. Hope they can sell me a dead parrot or something. I'm looking for a pet.
Yeah?
Right.
Which kind?
A dead one.
A dead one?
Do you not have any pets that die at all?
No.
What do you do with them when they pass away?
They never pass away from me.
Oh, so some of them do.
No, it's very rare.
Right, but what would happen? How would I find one?
A dead one?
Yeah, I need to do a Viking funeral.
A Viking funeral?
Right. So, and obviously I can't burn a dead person. That's illegal, even in Iceland. So I thought you might have a very old tortoise or a bird that had passed away during the night.
No.
Right. Any ideas where I could find one?
Just on a veterinary hospital.
In a veterinary hospital?
Yeah.
Is there one near here?
Do you have a small animal which has died that you've had to put to sleep because it was too ill? An animal that is dead?
Yeah, I understand what you're saying, but I just don't want to give it to you. Why do you want to?
Because I have to do a Viking funeral for a programme.
Yeah.
And at the pet shop they said you might have an animal which had passed away, like a little budgie or a cat. Something like that.
Yeah, but these dog animals have owners that don't want their dead animal in some Viking funeral because you're making
Right, but I thought Viking funeral was quite a good thing because you go to Valhalla. Whereas if you just bury them, it's worm food.
I'll see what we have.
Excellent, thank you. You're not here. Oh, a little guinea pig? Hamster? Shall I see? There you go. Hamster. Beautiful little thing. Is it ill?
Can it be a kitten?
Yes. Kitten's perfect.
We just brought 2 wild kittens that we were supposed to put to sleep. I don't think they have owners.
Excellent, thank you. Managed to find a wild kitten.
I just injected it, take about 5 minutes.
Okay. Excellent. The wild kitten has just been injected humanely by the vet. Was going to be put down anyway. Nothing we can do about that. We're not here to save lives. We're here to complete challenges. And okay, the kitten has had to die. I can't believe I'm saying the kitten has had to die. But it will get a proper Viking funeral and will go to Valhalla. And it's very, very good news for the hamster. Oh, it's wrapped up in a No, it's quite dead. It's quite dead, very peaceful. Dead kitten. Oh, better put it back in the bag. Great Odin, accept this warrior into the feasting halls of the hero.
I loaded my little black pussy into a homemade Viking longboat and sprayed her with lighter fuel to ease her journey into the afterlife. As I pushed her out to sea, Frosty sang a traditional lament.
Da, 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 da.
I've got to say, I found it a very moving and beautiful occasion. Certainly a lot better than leaving Tiddles out for the dustman or flushing a goldfish down the Carsey.
Challenge 3. Go seal clubbing.
Luckily, Frosty knows where there are some seals, and he's kitted me out with the right equipment.
Well, what did you expect? God knows I'm probably already going to get castle bombed by the RSPCA for that cat incident. So I subjected them to nothing more harmful than some iron apple techno. Smith 2, Iceland 0. And as we drove back to the hotel, some more good news came in for my challenge to snog Miss Iceland.
Absolutely brilliant. That is fantastic. Not only have I managed to blag my way into Miss Iceland, but because they think I'm a celebrity, they've put me on the panel of judges. There's 7 of us apparently. I'm the only English person, and I'm going to be deciding who is Miss Iceland in 2001. It's like one of Rod Stewart's wet dreams.
Coming up in part 2. It was the day of the Miss Iceland contest. I'd managed to become a judge, but the other judges didn't know what I had to do to pass this challenge. So far, I'd avoided a horrible forfeit, having completed challenges 1 and 2. But something told me this one was going to be rather tricky.
I haven't actually plucked up the courage to tell any of the previous Miss Icelands on the next table, or indeed my fellow judges, that I am actually going to try and snog one of them. Because I figure there's still time to throw me off this whole contest, and I want to be able to tell my grandchildren that I picked a beauty queen.
Although it's only got a population of 250,000 people, i.e. a lot less than Swindon, Iceland has actually won the Miss World contest 3 times. So, as I watched the Nordic beauties parade up and down in their bikinis and ball gowns, I knew I was guaranteed some first-class Frenching, so long as I had the balls to complete my challenge. Unfortunately, it was all over very quickly, and we headed off into a back room to decide who would be walking away with the spangly crown and sceptre. One thing I hadn't anticipated, however, was that the voting process would be conducted in Icelandic, a language I speak about as fluently as chimpanzee.
So the winner has been chosen. I'd like to say that as a judge I had something to do with it, but I thought we were voting for someone else. It's all gone horribly wrong. But it may make it easier for me to snog her. I've done my research. She's actually going out with the hairdresser who did everyone's hair downstairs. She's going to celebrate, she's going to be euphoric, she's going to be pissed. Let's face it, and I may be able to do it.